Hey everybody, this is Rodney Watson. I'm running against Jimmy Stevens, District 3. Most of y'all know that. Listen, we've been doing these little videos and doing this Facebook back and forth for, I don't know, a couple of months now. I guess it's been that long. It seems like it's been 10 years. But I've got 2 months till the election. And I'll be up front with you. This McCullough deal, that done something to me the last couple of days. I just trying to understand what's happened down there. I am just completely at a loss how the county is given $300,000 and they can't answer for it. Okay. Now, I want to take you back on some of the videos I've made. I mean, some of you seen a lot of, all of them maybe. Some of you seen a lot of them. But if you remember, my video started over here on Highway 78 where the old Birmingham Lumber building was at. And I was talking about District 3 and how all the industry was in District 3. And that we've been neglected. So this running for office has been a little bit of a journey for me, because I mean I'm not in politics. I work out of town, and I had a little job I was going to go to, but I promised some people that I'm going to pick up trash this weekend at Bethel Church in Pleasant Grove, and I want to hit the Oak Grove cleanup. But after yesterday, on the day before, and what's going on in McCullough, like I say, I started over here by my house, and what's happened over here. Taking you down there to Concord, where that storm shelter hadn't been finished. They may be working on it. I'm going to check on it. I've been up to Blount County. I didn't make a video about Blount County. There's a business owner up there that has just been, I mean, I'm talking about a big, for my understanding, a $3 million investment out of a man's work since 1974. He's an elderly man now, and he's still running his business, and the way he's been done up there about sales tax. And some of that's not the county issue up there. But from all the way up there to Mountain, that's up there on the edge of Blount County. It's in Jefferson. What is that? That's above Mount Olive. But from there, down here to Pleasant Grove, where we have 200 lots that people's left, they haven't returned. All the way back through Adamsville, industry's left and haven't come back. And then we go over to Concord. The storm shelter hadn't been finished. Went down here to McCullough. Their hopes of a ball field has not come to pass. District 3 has been neglected. We always have. We've always been neglected. Most of the stuff that I've talked about would not have happened in Mountain Brook. Would not have happened. I read to you out of my book, politics is about who gets what. And, I've told you, I work for a living. I'm not working a whole lot right now. I'm just politicking. But the last 3 or 4 days has been stressful because it's so clear. It's so clear the way things have been done in District 3. District 3 deserves better than this. The people of District 3 deserve better than this. District 3, we've been through tornadoes. We've been through economic downturns. And we still work. We're still working people. John over here, he told me that he'd like to see some transportations, a bus stop over there so that people that need these jobs can get to them. We've got so many problems, and they're probably not just for District 3, but nobody stands up for us out here. Nobody stands up and says, no, you're not doing that to District 3 anymore. That's not going to be done that way in District 3 anymore. I'm not a politician. But I'm fuming mad about the way District 3 has been done. I've got over the anger part, and I'm just done with it. I understand that there's hurt feelings, and people think that I may be attacking them. There's no attacking anybody in District 3. But you have to understand that the trash on the roads, the litter, that is the county's responsibility. Walker County makes it theirs. They put up litter cams. They have to fight the same battle we do, but they fight it. The illegal dumps, even the roads that run through other municipalities, if they're county roads, that's the county's responsibility, the maintenance on them, all the maintenance. And the money is there for it. That's what's been so disturbing to me in the last week, is there is so much money that's being thrown away. The necessities are being neglected. And even when they do put money toward something that maybe like a ballpark that we can say, well, it's not a necessity, but that's a good thing for that community to have, it gets wasted. It gets wasted. And I want to stop the waste if you put me in there. I'm going to stand up to these people, and I'm going to say no, not to District 3 anymore. You're not doing that to District 3. District 3 people's worked too hard. They've been through too much. The tornadoes, like I said, the jobs. Somebody posted today about, and it was from the Business Alliance of Birmingham, if I remember correctly. And it said some car manufacturer is going to put a plant worth several $1 million, going to employ 200 people in Birmingham. When you read the article, it goes into Bibb County. That's not Birmingham. They don't come into Jefferson County. They don't come into Jefferson County. Now, over there where it's at, it's probably going to be feeding the Mercedes plant, and they probably found them a good location over there, and that may have nothing to do with Birmingham's lack of being business friendly. But I know that from Birmingham Lumber all the way to the Walker County line, down Highway 78, up Corridor X, or I-22, that there's so much available land for a great industry to be put out there. But that's going to take somebody wanting to see a great industry come in out there. We've had them in the past. There used to be a equipment dealer over there I mentioned to you before. If I remember correctly, there's 500 acres over there right now with that place. It's shut down. I talked to the son of the man that used to own it. All that up through there was vibrant. McCalla is doing pretty good compared to this other end up here. But then you get down at McCalla, and I find out about that ballpark down there that I can't figure out. I think good intentions. I think people's worked real hard. I think everything's probably done the best that I guess people had an understanding to do. But I would never give $300,000 to something like that of the county's money, except to cap it off and to get it finished. I'm not saying that I wouldn't agree to give them the $300,000. But I'd say, well, you got to have all the other stuff in there first. We're not going to tie up $300,000 for 10 years, and other things in the community. Let other things in the community go without. Got a volunteer fire department. They got a tanker that's leaking, and these brakes on one of their engines, their fire engines. That's in District 3. They've neglected us, y'all, and it's getting to the point now. It's kind of stressed me the last few days. It's beyond belief the way they've done us. We've got about 2 months before this election, and I've got to keep fighting this thing. And just understand, this is about District 3. And we haven't had any representation. I want to be the man to stand up for you. And I'm the choice between Jimmy Stevens and me, June 5th. And if you like the way it's been going, if you don't think the ballpark down there is a problem, vote for Jimmy. If you don't think the storm pit's a problem, the storm shelter's a problem, vote for Jimmy. If you're happy with the litter on the side of the road and you don't think it's the county's responsibility, vote for Jimmy. If the illegal dumps don't bother you, vote for Jimmy. If jobs moving right across the county line doesn't bother you, vote for Jimmy. If you want to see all that turned around and somebody stand up and say, hey, we're going to do things different, at least in District 3, and is going to fight to make those changes and try to determine what's good in one area and what may need work in others, what's good in those areas but may need to be different in others, you'll vote for a change, and I'm the change. Now, we still have a couple of months before this election, and some things can come out. But let me tell you something. I've never been arrested. I don't have any DUIs. I've been married to the same woman. I got married when I was 20 years of age. I've been married for 25 years. I have 2 sons. One's 24 and the other one's 21. I'm not going to tell you where they work, but they both do better than $30 an hour when they're working. That money's not everything, but both my sons stand on their own 2 feet. They pay taxes. They contribute. And the little bit of harsh, maybe how harsh, I don't think I'm that harsh. If you grew up, the people I grew up with, I'm mild. Those preachers in the Church of God that I grew up under, well, you would think I was bragging on you when I say something a little harsh. That some people feel is harsh. I'm not harsh. I'm not justifying maybe where I could have been a little easy on somebody, but I promise you, where I grew up, I'm mild, but the people I grew up around, they didn't put up with what District 3's getting. They didn't put up with it. And we got to stop putting up with it. I mean this as literally as I can, as far as a region and a people. I love you. I love the district. I love the people of District 3. I want to see things done better for you. And we're going to change up some things again a little bit. And we're going to be looking at some more advertising maybe. But remember, this is about District 3. And we can make some changes. And it's going to take somebody with a little bit of a pushback to make that happen. You can't go in down there and just go with what's been going on and get things changed for District 3. Remember me June 5th? And with working with y'all. Working with the ones that want to work. I don't mean necessarily work, but working with the ones that want to see a change. We can turn this around. We can't turn it around with people that's just happy with the status quo. And I'm not happy with it. Thank you.